All right, so next one, a little more controversial. Palm Springs looks to give trans residents monthly cash payments, almost like the EDD. I was rolling with it. The proposal would seek to help low-income transgender and non-binary people in the popular California desert resort town. At the beginning of last Thursday's Palm Springs, California City Council meeting, Jacob Rostovsky was unsure if the measure he would support would pass. The executive director and founder of QueerWorks, a local nonprofit that provides support to transgender, non-binary, and intersex residents in the city, Rostovsky thought the meeting would go by quickly and had prepared a pot of spaghetti to tuck into as soon as the remote session was over. Oh, okay, it was a remote session. Got it. The item he had attended for was the last one of the night, but one that would be a huge first step for the city, a proposal to develop a guaranteed income pilot program for low-income transgender and non-binary residents. The council considered the measure for an hour and a half as the clock ticked to 9 p.m., close to his bedtime. Bro, this is too much bullshit info. I'm getting like, why are we talking about his bedtime?
Yeah.
And he had spaghetti. Rostovsky grew increasingly unsure of how the vote would go. I was like, my pasta is getting cold, he joked. Bro, this was the worst article. When the vote unanimously...
All right. So Lisa Middleton, the mayor of Palm Springs, she's also a transgender woman who is, she passed this... legislation? No, not legislation. She's allowing transgender people to get these monthly benefits. There's about like $200,000 that's being put into this fund. There isn't a lot of transgender people in Palm Springs. It's like about 20 people are getting this.
Yeah.
So it's something that's happening. The thing about Lisa Middleton, since she's also transgendered, she's not a big fan of universal basic income, because she believes that it inflates her economy. But I just feel like it's crazy that this is happening. She's also saying, like, they go through a lot of discrimination.
Not in Palm Springs.
Yeah.
Palm Springs is like the biggest gay community. It's a vibe out there. They're hella nice, bro. I go to the coffee shops. I'm fucking chopping it up, but everyone is gay out there. There's a lot of gays.
Old and like retired.
Yeah, you're either old and retired or gay, but it's a huge gay population out there.
But it's no gay people getting this benefit. You're either trans,
gay, lesbian, trans, queer.
You're either trans or non-binary. And non-binary gendered identity is one term used to describe individuals who may experience a gender identity that is neither exclusively women or man, or is in between or beyond both genders.
There's really only like 20 trans people that are like that identify as trans out there.
Oh, it's that qualified for this so far.
Qualify, is that based on like where their income was at, or
no? So this doesn't matter about your income. You're gonna get it as long as you exactly, as long as like you are non-binary or trans.
All right, I think this is disgusting. I don't think you should give people money based on their sexuality, like or how they identify themselves.
Shit, I started identifying as non-binary real quick.
Let's just move to Palm Springs for 18 months and just get that bag. I'm non-binary.
Yeah, I identify as tall. I identify as rich.
White?
Yeah, I identify as white. I could go into fucking Chase America Bank and say, hey, give me $50,000.
Yeah.
I don't need a bank with you motherfuckers.
Like, please don't speak on bald-headed individuals. I identify as bald.
I identify as everything. I just think this sets up a precedent for something that's just, the cat's out the bag. Pandora's box is open. It's like, what are we really talking about?
It's just kind of random, bro. Like, I don't know if this is the thing that these are, like, not that trans people don't need the money. It's just, I don't know, this is where you need to allocate $200,000 worth in funds.
To play devil's advocate, like, especially if you're a trans person, the hormone medication, all that type of shit is very fucking expensive. And I guess if you do have a transgender mayor,
a BBL costs too.
Yeah, veneers are expensive too.
A BBL guy,
of course.
You want to have that flat booty? You want to have a flat booty, or you want a juicer? Because that juicer gonna cost you.
Are you gonna pay for somebody's BBL?
Hell no! Why the fuck would I do that?
Well, then why would you pay for somebody's sexuality?
You want your taxes going to someone's BBL to keep?
No, not at all, man. Not at all. Why the fuck would I do that?
Exactly.
So because Timmy want to get his little thing turned inside out, now you all up in arms.
I'm just saying that I could see why it's getting passed out there, especially if your mayor's transgender. It's understandable because she's been through the same type of I bet she probably didn't have like money issues, especially if you're a fucking politician. But I guess like filling it out for all the friends that were. I'm just playing devil's advocate for a second, but I'm just surprised that you can't even give black people some reparations before
Man, that's
you
what
get
I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Or what about the mom that has like a child that really needs the money? Or like, imagine you fucking vote for the first transgender mayor, and that's the first thing she does. It's like, okay, hold on. What are we doing? Can't just be giving them money now, you know? Like, what the fuck?
For real, bro. That's so nice. Like, you could just go over there and just claim non-binary. That'd be hard as hell. I'm not a man or woman. I shave my beard some days.
Hopefully they have some limitations to it, like you have to live here for a certain amount of time, or you have to work here, or have some type of, like you said, it's not income, but hopefully it has something to do with income, like you really are struggling, and not just, we're just going to give you money because you identify as a different gender.
It varies for like $600 or $900 payments. So, but the article I read, they said it's not based on your income.
I don't know. And a lot of people talk about gender, and it's like a social thing, right? Like, it's a social construct. So why are you making money from social constructs, like, in that regard? Like, it's just kind of confusing to me.
Yeah.
Like, where do we draw the line? Where are the lines,
bro?
Where are the lines?
in the bathroom. In the bathroom.
Bro, you know how, like, always coming up, like, especially if you colored, like, you're always thinking, like, Republicans, white, racist. Democrats, everyone else, right? But it's like nowadays, some of the stuff you see, it's like, if to really be objective, it's hard to, like, all right, I'll give you an example. When we heard about the story, when I'm going to go find our video that we wanted to kind of do some research on what this bill was, I was hyped to see what Fox had to say. Because I know Fox is going to be saying damn near the same shit as us. Like, so this is what they're allocating funds to. Just another Democratic whatever. It's funny now. Like, because some stuff, it's like, man, y'all making Fox look good to me now, bro. And there's some fucking, like, I've never been like, anyone that said they watch Fox, I'm like, oh, so you hate black people. Got you. Yeah, it's crazy. Like, it's like both sides are just fucking terrible now. But this type of thing, it just makes the entire... You wonder why there's no cohesion between the Republicans and Democrats. This is what the Democrats are being looked at as. Y'all are the woke, the cancels, all this stuff where this correct. Is what we want to build to just be paying the trans community. And there's not that many. Or honestly, I feel like there's probably there's probably a pretty good population out there, though.
It doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure there's a road that could be fixed.
For sure.
I'm pretty sure a library that could be built, a motherfucking basketball gym, something for the community versus a few individuals that are just transitioning.
Yeah, facts. I don't know if that's worth a paycheck. I think you got to be providing value to get paid for something. You know, you're working at a job, you're doing something, you're putting out a fire podcast, some amazing content. You're on TikTok with it, doing ads for people. We're about to get our AdSense soon. You know, it's like when that's something of value. That's why you get paid. There's not that many aspects in life where you just get paid to get paid.
But we also got paid during the fucking pandemic.
For not doing shit?
We didn't do shit.
That's completely different, though. Like, the world shut down. A lot of people couldn't go to work because of, like,
even before that, there is unemployment, too. People get paid unemployment, which is still understandable.
Disability.
Disability. That. But see, that
not
certain
sexuality.
Things like that, retirement, stuff like that is fine. Social security type stuff. Cool, like that stuff makes sense, and that makes sense to be taxed for. But when we're just making up and saying, like, all right, this demographic of people, if you just consider because it's not even a specific demographic as far as black and white, like, oh, everyone who's Mexican, everyone who's this. No, everyone who chooses to identify as this can get paid. Sign me up.
Yeah,
sign me up, bro. What I gotta do? Like, as long do I have to put it on my license? Like, what is the parameter where how far do I have to go to convince y'all so I can get this money?
Donor. Give me money.
Oh God, all the organ donors get money. See, that would make a little more sense.
That might save somebody's life.
Shit,
after
guys.
You die, though.
True.
We're about to be canceled after this one, man.
Maybe
Maybe
we'll be put on Fox.
Fox is gonna be. That would be weird. Fox is taking clips from the pod. Like, look at these guys. Some level-headed. I'm like, bro, please don't make us look like we're the Republican blacks. Like, that shit is embarrassing.
All right, little mini break.